question afterwards. All right. So today's agenda, we will provide a little bit of an overview of the awards program, along with some of the key marketing initiatives that will be delivered as part of the awards program that you'll have the opportunity to leverage. My colleague, Catherine Richards, the event manager, will be providing an overview of the Gala Awards, what to expect, what will happen on the day, on the evening, and how to prepare. Belinda Boyce from Matchstick's Director of Partnerships and Strategy will be talking about how to leverage your success and ensure that you're amplifying your activities to really add value and ensure that you are creating as much noise and profiling your business and your success. And finally, we will have a question and answer with Mike Arini, Solar Bollard Lighting. And Mike, if you wanted to give a little wave to acknowledge yourself, we're really delighted to have Mike as part of the program, as well as a sponsor. And speaking of sponsors, I would firstly like to acknowledge our 2022 sponsors. Without their support, it would not be possible to be able to deliver the awards program. And our sponsors are Moreton Bay Regional Council, Akira, Bishop Outdoor Advertising, Epic Assist, Moreton Daily, North Harbour, RDA Australia, Moreton Bay, Solar Bollard Lighting, SRJ Walker Wayland, Think to Be, USC, and Visit Moreton Bay. So about the awards have three key objectives. The awards are focused around acknowledging and celebrating the significant contribution that you as business leaders and business individuals are delivering on a daily basis to the local economy. It's an opportunity for us to profile the region as a vibrant destination for innovation and for enterprise, but also it serves as a pathway to other award programs, whether they are state, national, and international. And I'll be going into those details in a little bit further detail on the next slide. The awards are administered by Moreton Bay Region Industry and Tourism in partnership with Moreton Bay Regional Council. And there on the right-hand side, I've listed out the categories that we have. I've highlighted in orange the categories that are new to the awards program this year, as well as highlighting and wanting to make you aware that there is a 16th category that you were not able to nominate yourself for, but you automatically go into the draw if you are one of the 11 business categories from 1 to 11 there. So all the nominees and finalists in the business category, excluding Youth Innovation Excellence Award, automatically go into the running into Business of the Year award. And that's, that award for Business of the Year is a weighted average of the total scores across the nominated categories, and that's how that award is announced on the evening. Obviously, the individual categories don't go into that automatic draw. I might start with the good stuff. So firstly, all finalists will be featured in the Gala Awards program, and you'll have the opportunity to be featured. There'll be a small blurb about you and your business. All finalists will receive a plaque, whether you are a finalist or a winner. Everyone will receive a plaque, and we've moved away from providing certificates and providing a more professional plaque that can be displayed in your office and your offices. And as winner, you will receive a trophy on the night. You will receive a cash prize of $500 per category. And if you are a business award winner, you will receive $2,000 in cash prizes. And finally, we are providing each winner 10 hours of a professional bid writer. And to your right there, I've provided a snapshot of the awards guide. Council worked closely with a professional bid writer to identify other pathways that will enable them to continue to showcase your expertise and your business achievements on a state, national and international platform. With the awards writer, you'll have the opportunity to utilise 10 hours of the time to look at ways and pathways that are available to you, and potentially put that 10 hours towards writing and submitting a award submission in another awards program. Gala awards, I've started with the good stuff, but I thought I would also address the elephant in the room. I know that some of you discussed earlier on the call the fact that tickets have been limited this year. This is regrettably as a result of the fact that we are at capacity. We have a total of 9 judges, 9 sponsors that need to be accommodated, along with Moreton Bay Regional Council, and we also have judges that have been offered a seat at the Gala Awards. They have invested a significant considerable amount of time to the awards program to assess and review the nominations. We have a total capacity of 480 seats at the Gala Awards, and roughly 300 seats to be able to divvy up between the 68 finalists. So I just wanted to address that. I'm happy to take questions afterwards about that. Just to give you an insight, we have outgrown our capacity at Edens Hill, and next year the awards will be delivered in July at St. Columban's College in Caboolture. We are now in a position where we are making decisions based on the infrastructure that is available, or rather unavailable, within our region. The awards is being delivered in July, only because this is our school infrastructure and it doesn't have air conditioning, so we won't be able to deliver a Gala Awards in the middle of summer without offering guests with obviously the air conditioning that would be required at that time of year. So that's just a little bit of an insight in terms of the situation that we're working in, and obviously our principal partners and the desire to ensure that the Gala Awards continue to remain delivered within our region. So next up, I wanted to share some of the benefits that you will receive as finalists and as winners following the Gala Awards. Published at 11 p.m. on the eve of the Gala Awards, an article will be featured in Moreton Daily of all the winners and the finalists. And the following week, there'll be a highlight piece, an article about each of the category winners, including some of your quotes and speeches that you made in your speeches and your interviews, and that'll be published on the following week. And leading up to the 2023 award nomination period, towards July of next year, we will be doing bespoke editorial pieces that will feature a number of you as winners and as finalists. This is a really fantastic platform. There's over 1.7 million page views that occur on a per annum basis, with 150,000 page views per month. So we hope that this will provide you with additional visibility as a winning business within our region. We will be utilising our business awards website, moretonbaybusinessawards.com.au, and on the eve of the Gala Awards, the list of winners will also be published on the website, along with the red carpet interviews that will be undertaken post-win. We will also be showcasing and profiling you as winners and as finalists to our database of over 3,000 subscribers through a dedicated EDM that will be sent the following week. And finally, we'll be utilising our social media channels, including our Facebook Business Awards page and the Embrit LinkedIn page. This will be a really great opportunity to also reshare and repurpose some of that content. Social assets to be able to do and publish your own posts will also be provided to you by email on the eve of the Gala Awards, and those social assets can be repurposed and used to create your own posts to continue to showcase yourself as a winner. Do I have Catherine Richards on the line?
Hi, Ori. Yes, I'm here.
Hi, Catherine. Kat is on site at the Redcliffe Kite Festival, and Kat will be providing us with an overview of the Gala Awards. Over to you, Kat.
Thanks, Ori. Hi, everyone. As Ori said, I'm coming to you live from our Pelican Park event site for Redcliffe Kite this weekend, so it's great to be able to chat to you all. Can you hear me okay, Ori?
We can. Thanks,
Perfect.
Kat.
Awesome. Thank you. Okay, so the Gala Awards is a fantastic night. This year we'll be joined by Kimberly Bustede as our MC. You might recognise Kim from the likes of Creek to Coast or Weekender. She's a presenter on those shows. And Gary Youngberry will be conducting the post-win interviews on the red carpet. Gary's from Channel 9. Thanks, sorry. So I'm going to go through the awards night ceremony and what to expect pre-announcement and post-announcement. So when each award category is announced, the MC will introduce each finalist. Once the finalists are introduced, the MC will then open the envelope and announce the winner. So as you make your way up to the stage, there'll be a short voiceover about your organisation upon your approach. And we ask to please limit a maximum of 3 people from your organisation to accept the award on stage. And we ask that you delegate a spokesperson to speak on your behalf once you do receive the award. So Kim, the MC, is really there to guide you and to allow you and your team to shine. So she'll be asking you a few questions as you accept your award. Thanks, sorry. And this will be a little bit of the logistics. So when Kim announces the winner, we ask you to make your way up to the stage via the centre stairs. When you arrive on stage, you'll then collect your trophy and your plaque and then pause for a photograph with the counsellor. Then you'll move to the lectern there where Kim will ask you a few questions and really allow you to shine once you win. Then when that little interview is finished, we'll ask you to depart via the side stairs where you'll be ushered to the red carpet where you enter from essentially at the beginning of the night. And that's where Gary will be conducting his post-winner interview. We ask then the rest of your team can join you there at the media wall. You can have a photograph there together, and then Gary will conduct the winner interview with you there. This is a floor plan of the Eatonseal Hotel Grand Ballroom. So the registration, if you look at the bottom right of your screen, that's where registration will be in the car park, coming in through a back side stairs. You'll come down the stairs, and in that terrace area there, that's where we ask you to, you'll be able to network there and have a welcome drink on arrival. The red carpet there and the purple box is the media wall. Oh, sorry. My makeshift shoebox on site just fell over.
No worries.
Sorry, everyone. At the red carpet there, that's where, and when you arrive on the night, that's where you can grab your photos with your team on the red carpet on the media wall. There'll also be a beautiful award picture moment opportunity with the team. As you come in, you'll see the foyer there. In the foyer will be your grand entrance into the ballroom, where there are tables on the bottom floor there, and there are also stairs going up to the mezzanine where there are some tables up there as well. So there you can see is we'll have the dance floor, the centre stage to walk on to stage to collect awards. There's a lectern there and the side of stage exit stairs. That's essentially the floor plan in a nutshell.
Fabulous. Thank you, Catherine. And facilitated questions.
Awesome. Thanks, Ori. So this will be for the winners at the media wall after receiving your trophy and plaque on stage. Gary Youngberry will then interview you and ask you a few facilitated questions. There's an example of some questions there. So it's really to talk about, you know, what this award means for you, for you and your business, the recognition, and potentially what it means for future as well.
Fabulous. Thank you so much, Kat. Direct from the Redcliffe Kite Fest site. Some of the perils of being an event lead. Thank you so much, Kat. As Kat said, the MC and the interviewer won't be asking any questions that you cannot answer. They will be directly focused on you as a winner, and will be seeking to showcase your expertise and the calibre of your business and your successes. There is no need to prepare a speech for the evening, but certainly you may wish to consider people or key employees that you potentially wish to acknowledge. But the MC will guide you on stage and will ask you one or two questions, and they may be something along this lines. Thank you so much again, Kat. Next up, we have Belinda Boyce. Belinda Boyce is Director of Strategy and Partnership at Matchsticks, a marketing agency focused on leveraging your success. So it only felt the right thing to do to bring her in and to give you some insights into how to continue to amplify some of the marketing activities that we will be undertaking.
Thanks, Ori. Oh, can everyone hear me okay?
We can.
I'm getting a really weird echo back in my headphones. Hi, as Ori mentioned, my name is Belinda and I'm excited to be here with you all this afternoon. And congratulations as well for everyone being announced as finalists. Whether you win, it's a fantastic achievement. You should all be incredibly proud. So a quick question before we get started. Everyone here is a finalist, and as Ori would have mentioned earlier, you've received a finalist badge and some assets. Show of hands, I can't see everyone, but just let's go for it. Who has posted that on their social media or used it somewhere to promote the fact that you're a finalist? All right, turn it around and give yourself a pat on the back. Well done. To those who haven't, don't worry, you still have what we've got 6 weeks now to get that one up there. So guys, like I mentioned, and Ori also amplified, it's an incredible achievement to be a finalist. So please make sure that you share the news, you know, on your social media, depending on what assets or platforms you have. Think LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, and hey, if you've got a TikTok or a YouTube channel, why not do a video about it? Also on your website, you know, put it there proudly, the badge. If you send out an e-newsletter out to, you know, customers or to your clients, make sure you include it. And hey, if you want to go above and beyond, also can always send out a media release. And here's one of the finalist badges. Thanks, Ori. As Kat and Oriana mentioned earlier, you don't need to prepare a speech. But as they mentioned, they are going to be some questions that will get asked by the MC and then followed by the post-win interview with Gary Youngberry. So although you don't have to have a speech prepared, I am going to ask that you have a think about what you would want to say. So nerves plus a crowd and a camera in your face, not to mention by this point, there might be a few drinks I've had to calm the nerves, equals some mind blank. So as Ori mentioned, have a think about, you know, what your key messages are, your elevator pitch. Right now, I'm sure you could rattle it off, no trouble. But do me a favor and just practice it. Get someone else, do some role play, have some fun with it. You'll thank me when you're on stage and it just rolls off that tongue. And yeah, as Ori had some questions before as well, I think everyone will get a copy of this. Have a practice with those questions. You'll feel a lot more prepared. And also feeling a bit more comfy to have a drink or two. Thanks, Ori. So again, preparation is key. Start to think also, if you are the winner, what do you want to say on your social media? Chances are you'll probably want to, get that photo with you with your team and the trophy. But start to think, similar to your speech, who do you want to thank? Why are you so, proud of this success? Why is it so special to you? Yeah, who do you want to acknowledge? Either jot it down in your notes or pop it in a draft and last moment pop that photo in there. Again, you want to be prepared before the drink starts flowing. Thanks, Ori. As Ori mentioned, so that evening you will also be receiving some additional assets, which will be fantastic. You've got your finalist ones, and now if you're the winner, you'll receive the very exciting winner assets. So again, as you've hopefully already done as a finalist, you'll have your blueprint of where you want to put those assets. So think again, social media, your website, and any other platforms that you're using as well. Again, if you want to send out an email, start to think about the people on that Monday morning, or if their head's not too sore on the Saturday morning, that might want to get an email from you directly or from someone in your team. Think about, your clients and your customers. Perhaps you have a board that might want to, have a personalized message, or even your team as well, letting them know directly from you why it's such a fantastic achievement and that you wanted to let them know about it. Also, I believe it's Monday, there will be a Mayor and an Emirates CEO quote that you can also cut into a media release or a blog that you might be preparing. Thanks, Ori. So the night happened, the winner's been announced and it's not you, but the good news is it's someone else, and someone incredibly deserving that's already operating in the Moreton Bay region. So we ask that you join us in celebrating the success of a fellow Moreton Bay business or organisation, which I'm sure everyone already will. Just as you would have already prepared one if you are the winner, have a social post or start to think of your messaging if you don't get to take home this title this year. Again, think about who you might want to acknowledge, of who supported you becoming a finalist. And of course, it's always graceful to congratulate the winner. Thanks, Ori. So remember, guys, just a couple of last little tips. Read the judges' feedback. If you haven't already, what it is a fantastic guide to take on board for next year. I'm sure there's some learnings we can all take, even if you are a winner, to put into practice next year. Be proud of your achievement as being recognised for your achievements as a finalist. It is a fantastic achievement in itself, and share that pride with the team. Unless you're a one-man band, there's others that have helped you become a finalist, and share them in the acknowledgement as well. On the night, it is a fantastic opportunity to network and celebrate with other businesses and business leaders in the region. So that in itself is such a fantastic opportunity for future. And have fun and enjoy the evening, because you've earned it and you deserve it. So whatever the outcome is, just enjoy and celebrate. Thanks, Ori.
Fabulous. Thank you so much, Belinda. Some really great takeaways. I will just mention that the judges' feedback won't be available to you until post-Gala Awards. We certainly don't want to disclose anything ahead of the Gala Awards, but certainly that will be available upon request as you may wish to receive it. I will say that the judges have spent a considerable amount of time assessing the nominations and providing some fantastic feedback. So Belinda is absolutely correct. It's a really great resource to reflect on and to sort of understand, how you are being perceived, particularly in a written format, which often doesn't give justice to, I suppose, the colour and dimension of you and your business. Thank you again, Belinda. Next up, I would like to invite Mike Arini. Mike Arini is Managing Director of Solar Bollard Lighting. Mike, you may all know, has been a past winner, which is why we've asked him to provide his own reflections and provide his advice to you in context of being through this journey on a number of occasions. If you do follow our socials and you do receive and read our correspondence, you'll also know that this Gala Awards will be a special one for Mike, as we will be inducting him as our inaugural Hall of Fame inductee. Mike has won the Export Excellence category 3 times now, and we are really incredibly proud of his achievements. Mike is a really strong advocate of the Moreton Bay Business and Innovation Awards, and has in 2022 come on board as a sponsor, and we thank him for his ongoing support. Mike, I've got a couple of questions for you, and I'm going to stop sharing so that we can see your face. If you could give us a little bit of a wave. I've now put you on spotlight so everyone can see you. Mike, I've got a couple of questions. First up, you've been in this position a number of times. You've been a finalist, a winner. Tell me, what do you wish you did differently in previous years? What have you learned throughout the process over the last couple of years?
Well, I suppose the main thing that I learned was to prepare, ensure that you're in front of yourself. When I went to the first awards, Steve Butler, big hi to Steve, he was the person that got me to finally come out of my shell and engage with the business community. And I went into the awards the first time around expecting nothing. I thought, oh, yeah, we'll see how we go. And bang, won an award the first year. We entered 2 categories, and I was left-footed. I was shocked. So what I basically realised after that first year was to ensure that I had everything pre-planned before I went in there. I don't go to the awards evenings to go and get drunk. I want to be in control. If I'm lucky, then I'm up there accepting an award, and I want to be able to communicate and engage with everybody there. Just be really comfortable. Take your time. It's not a race. Work slow, think slow, think about what you're going to say before you say it, and speak from the heart. That's a real crucial thing.
Fabulous. Thank you, Mike. In speaking to you last week in preparation to today, I learned something surprising. Having only been part of the Moreton Bay region for just over 18 months and hearing about you and your story, I always assumed that you were a large business. And when we were chatting last week, I said, oh, well, you're an SME. And you said, well, actually, I'm not an SME. I'm a micro business. I have 4 employees plus yourself. Tell me how the awards, or how you have leveraged the awards to change perceptions and to create potentially a perception about your business.
Yes, certainly, Ori. Look, we are a micro business. We're what they call hyperlocal. So the core manufacturing we don't do in house. I contract out to local companies here in Brendale, but within Queensland. And winning these awards gave me an opportunity to leverage the perception of the business. So we export to 41 countries, okay? So we do the assembly, the R&D, and we run operations from here. And as the awards started to list on the website, and look, I'm an advocate of promoting your wins. And a perfect example is in the US. We have a lot of clients in the US, and a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago, I had a client contact us from the US, and their exact words were, "Saw your awards. You're an outstanding company that I want to do business with." They believe that we are a lot bigger than what we are. And I don't share the business background with everybody. You know, I invented the world's first all-in-one solar light in 2004. So, you know, we've got a lot of ticks and achievements in the history. But everybody overseas, in every country we deal with, think that we are a lot bigger business than what we are. And that's because we're out there entering awards, and thank you, Carolyn Lovett. Carolyn came on board thanks to Steve introduced me to Carolyn in 2018. I engaged Carolyn to write all the awards for us. It's not having someone use poetic license to create a story about something that doesn't exist. Carolyn basically drills down, wants to know the truth, and then she writes the truth. And we've leveraged from that. So we're exporting excellence in 2018, exporting excellence 2019, environment sustainability 2019. My son Trent, who's our production manager, employee of the year 2019. And then the one shock award that I never saw coming was the Business of the Year award. From that, 2020, we won our first Good Design Gold Award. From that, it's on to TV, Australia by Design Innovations. From that, all of a sudden, our audience just exploded. People following us on social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter. And I was never a big advocate of social media platforms until then. So all these awards add up to something big. And whether even being a finalist, like the Queensland Export Awards last year, that's on our website, that's on our social media, that's on my email tail. Everyone sees we're a finalist, because a finalist is, to become a finalist, you have to be the best of the best. Okay, a winner wins the category, but to be a finalist, to be up there with that winner, you have to be good at what you do. And that is what creates a perception of who you are.
And
so back to you, Ori.
Yeah, no, fantastic. We can feel and see and hear the enthusiasm and then the passion, and obviously a really great example of how you've been able to take the business awards and obviously continue to amplify and leverage to win new business. I know that we talked about you using the wins in your marketing collateral on your website, in every engagement that that is possible when you are engaging with customers. Can I ask, what has been the most surprising element to winning or to being announced as a finalist?
Yeah, we were talking about this the other day, and one of the things that really has shocked me over the years, I'll be out at Woolworths, you know, shopping with Joanne, and someone will be staring at me, and I'm going, oh, I don't know who they are. And then they'll walk over and say, "Oh, g'day, Mike." And I'm like, "Oh, how you going?" And like, you know, I do the fake smile. "Oh, how are you? Yeah, good to see you." And I'm thinking, I've got no idea who you are. And then the penny drops, and they've seen me in the, you know, promoted on social media, TV, from the awards. It is that feeling is like, you know, it's almost like being a celebrity, I suppose, without the cameras and being hounded. But people will recognise you, and people recognise your achievements, and a lot of people out there will actually acknowledge you, and that's a good feeling, because, you know, look, we're all business people. Look, you know, I started this business 20 years ago. And, no one understands, like all of you guys. We're up at 5 a.m. We're going to bed at 10 p.m. We're working 7 days a week, and we've bled, we've sweat, and we've busted our ass to get where we are today. And these little acknowledgements mean more than money, in my opinion. And that's one of the things I think with the awards. It's that the profile it creates, but you've got to also engage two ways. Every post that we do, or that I do, has at Team Moreton Bay, because to be the best of the best, you've got to give a damn about each other, and you've got to support your region. And what's one of the things that the awards have taught me is to share and engage with my business community. Now, I don't know many of you. We all, are in our own little silos within our own industries. But we've got to ensure that that if there's an opportunity that we can support other people, that we do that within our business community. And hence winning the awards, the Exporting Excellence Award for three awards in a row, I realised that it was my turn to step up and sponsor that category. I jumped on a little bit late. I got a little bit sidetracked, but it was me giving back to the community what the community's given to me. It's a two-way street.
Thank you, Mike. I'm now going to open up to the audience to ask questions. I know that I suspect that you may potentially have queries that you'd like to raise with Mike.
So is there any meetups that we should all be going to locally?
Yes, the monthly Embrit catch up at North Lakes Sports Club. That's a great event. You've got people from the university, council, and it's a good networking event and building that network. Like Steve Butler, I love catching up with Steve Butler. If I need something, he's my go-to guy. Steve, do we know someone in the region that can do this for me? I need help with this. Is there a business that I can work with? Because I try to work with as many businesses as I can, and that's a great meeting place.
Okay. And you mentioned earlier that at Team Moreton Bay, is that
Yes.
your team, or that's not Embrit?
That's council.
That's council.
Yeah, at Team Moreton Bay.
That's a fabulous question, and I'm so delighted that through this Q&A, you've incited this need for us to continue to collaborate and to network. Depending obviously on what industry sector you are in, there's a number of opportunities to connect, but certainly the Innovate Moreton Bay monthly socials at North Lake Sports Club are a fantastic opportunity across industry to continue to connect and engage. There's a number of opportunities depending on your sectors that are delivered by council, and I'll provide a link to some of those. And if you're in the tourism and visitor economy sector, we also deliver monthly networking breakfasts, which are a really great opportunity for the local tourism industry to come together. If you are all open to the idea, I would happily disclose your email addresses, and potentially you can identify people that potentially you wish to connect with. Alternatively, if there is someone on the finalist list that you would like to connect with, please don't hesitate to reach out directly to me, and I'd be more than happy to make that connection, because we are certainly bigger together and stronger together. Hashtag Team Moreton Bay is a hashtag that has been developed by council, but it's something that we should all wholeheartedly back and be behind, because it's incredibly important that we are all shouting about our respective successes. That's the only way that we're really going to start shining a light on the incredible caliber of talent and expertise that is within our region.
Excellent. Excellent. Mike, I would be interested in having a chat with you because my company, the Mural Shop, we've been exporting a few of our either splashbacks or mosaic murals over to Florida, especially.
Oh,
yeah, and I've been developing it for 4.5 years. It's an online shop, so it's taken a long time to do all the custom work on it. But yeah, I'd love to have a chat.
Yeah,
about
no, more than
exporting.
welcome. More than
Yeah.
happy to.
Thank you. That's good. And
Mark,
I'll visit the Embrit.
And if any of you guys out there are exporting, take advantage of Trade and Investment Queensland. They're worth their weight in gold.
Mike, I've just got one question. Were there any surprising opportunities that you were totally unexpected? Something just came out of left field? Opportunities for you
Oh,
or your
yeah,
business?
actually, there was. I got asked in I think it was 2020, or it could have been last year, 2021. No, I think it was 2021. I got contacted by a TV program in the US that's hosted by, what's his name? He's an actor. Damn, I can't think of his name. He was on an old movie from the 80s where he was shrunk and was injected into some, to Martin Shaw, I think the actor's name was.
Yeah.
It wasn't Martin Shaw, but it was Dennis Quaid. Dennis Quaid it was. And he's the host of an educational TV program in the US. And they went out to 11 lighting innovators. So US-based company, production company, went out to 11 innovators, 10 in the US and myself in Australia. They contacted me, asked me for a bit of a blurb, so I gave a bit of a history, thinking, oh yeah, long shot, I'm in Australia, you're in the US. And they came back to me and wanted to shoot a episode with me in the US. Unfortunately, that's why I'm thinking it must have been last year. We were mid-COVID, getting a flight out, getting approvals to go. So look, I cannot fly to the US now to do this unless you can organise production in Australia. I can't do anything at the moment.
Yeah.
And so that was something that was left field. And again, that's from, look, enter again, Caroline. I'll go back to Caroline Lovett. I love her. If you meet Caroline, ask Caroline the story about, just say this to her. Mike said that you did the awards for him in 2018, and then he approached you in 2019 to do them again, and you said no. Can you but then you did do it. Can you tell me the story behind it? It's a cracker, absolute cracker story. But throwing yourself out there, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether you become, you're a finalist or a winner. If you're entering, people start to take the awareness of your business starts to become forefront in people's minds. They start seeing your name pop up, and I think that's doing that consistently. Doing it consistently, you will start to create a presence, and these, as your question, anything left field things will start to happen.
Thanks,
But
Mark.
if you're hidden away, it's not going to happen.
Thank you.
That's really exciting. I love that.
Oh, and when I was interviewed in, was it last year? Yeah, last year. I'm looking at Joe and and Caroline and a few of the other ladies, and they're all so excited. And I'm just like, oh, it's just another interview, like it's all it is to me. And, and they've gone, oh, do you know who you were talking to? And I've gone, no, I didn't know who Gary Youngberry was. I don't watch free-to-air TV. So, yeah, that was something to pre-plan. Know everyone you're speaking to, because I've got to research who the MC is this year. Because, yeah, when you started to rattle off Oriana, who she was, I was like, oh, okay, now I got an idea. Yeah.
Fabulous. Yes, Kim Bastide has kindly come on board. She MCs a number of events, a number of awards across the state, but she's best known for her Channel 7 Weekender role, and she does a fabulous job, and we're really excited to have brought her on board this year to continue to grow and refresh the business awards.
That's nice.
Are there any other questions? We did cover quite a bit around some of the marketing initiatives that Embrit will undertake. Belinda Boyce obviously provided some really great insights in terms of how to continue to amplify. And I think I feel as though there may have been a little bit of collusion between Mike and Belinda. They certainly sang from the same hymn sheet. And obviously Catherine from our events team, direct from the Redcliffe Kite Fest site, shared some of the insights from the Gala Awards. A copy of the presentation will be provided and you can take a deep dive. We are all here to provide you with any further information. The intent of today is to arm you with as much information to ensure that it's a enjoyable and obviously successful evening for you, and to ensure that you have all the assets and all the information at hand to really amplify and leverage your successes.
Okay. Looks like it's formal dress.
It's cocktail, yes.
Cocktail.
It is
Okay.
cocktail, yes.
Cool.
Guys, can I just throw something in here, Ori? I've been going to the Queensland Premier of Queensland Export Awards since 2009. Most of the time just catching up with the commissioners. The Embrit evening is at the same level or now exceeding what the Premier's Awards are like. If you haven't been before, it is an exceptional evening and it is so much fun and you'll meet so many people. When you get there, just meet people, network, you'll make friends.
Mm-hmm.
It is such a fun night. Do not miss out on your tickets. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, I've already got mine.
Yes, that's a really good point. I mean, as mentioned, please do get online and book the seats that have been offered to you. In the next few weeks, we'll be reviewing where those numbers are at. There is a number of you that are on a wait list, and we will hopefully have the opportunity to release some additional tickets. But please bear with us as we go through that process. We'll be able to get more tickets out the sooner that everyone claims their initial allotment.
We've got ours.
Fabulous.
We've got our tickets.
Well done, well done. And if you do want more seats, please let us know. We will do our very best, but hopefully just giving you an insight in terms of the constraints of the infrastructure that we are working with provides just a little bit of an overview in terms of the situation that we have on hand. There is a question.
Sorry.
No, go on.
Are there any judges interviews or anything before the night?
There are 4 categories that are subject to a 2-tier assessment process, and that's the innovation excellent category, Businesswoman of the Year, Entrepreneur of the Year, and Employer of the Year. So if you were not a finalist in any of those categories, assessment of your nomination was just on the written nomination.
Okay, so the advanced manufacturing doesn't need one?
Advanced manufacturing is not subject to a second tier. Yeah, we definitely would have communicated that, but no interviews needed. There is a question here around writing a speech. I think the key message from Mike and from Belinda is to prepare. Up on stage, you won't be given free rein of the microphone. You'll be guided through that by the MC. But in all, if you wish, it may be wise to jot down a few notes and a few key talking points that you want to articulate in the event that you are obviously announced as a winner. So hopefully that answers that question from Nicole. Karen, we will put a link to the tickets. I will send that over to everyone post this award, post this briefing. Congratulations again. You should be all incredibly proud. It is an incredibly competitive process, and I know it is a time and resource intensive process to firstly dip your toe in the water and submit a nomination. We ensure that we have the best, highest caliber judging panel available to judge and assess the nominations, and you should all be incredibly proud of your achievements of being announced as a finalist. A huge congratulations from us at Embret. We are so looking forward to seeing you all on Friday, the 21st of October at Edens Hill Hotel to share in your successes, and we hope that you'll join us in celebrating everyone's success at the Business Awards. As Mike encouraged you, please reach out to each other, whether it's before the Business Awards or certainly take the opportunity to seek each other out at the Business Awards. You all certainly deserve it.
Thank you.
If there's no further questions, we will conclude this call. Thank you so much again. I am only an email or phone call away, so please don't hesitate to reach out and ask any questions. All the best, and we will see you soon.
Good luck,
Thanks very
everybody.
much.
Thank you. Good luck, everyone.
Thank you. Bye.
Cheerio.
Thank you. Bye.